I am the Lord your God, and I come to you at this very moment to speak something that your heart already knows to be true. You arrived here not by chance, but because there is a voice within you that cries out for change, that shouts for liberation, that yearns for abundance. That voice is my voice, touching your spirit, calling you to a transformation that goes beyond anything you ever imagined possible. I see you. I see every sleepless night thinking about bills, about debts, about how you're going to support your family. I see the weight you carry on your shoulders, that weariness that isn't just physical, but a soul yearning for rest and security. I see the tears you've shed in silence, the dreams you've kept deep in your heart, because you believed they weren't meant for you. But I'm here to tell you that all of this is going to change. All of this ends now. You were created in my image and likeness, and that means you were created to prosper, to abound, to live in fullness. It is not my will that you live in scarcity. It is not my plan that you spend your whole life struggling, suffering, feeling inadequate. You deserve more. You deserve to live in peace, in financial security, in the freedom to do the things you love, to help those you love, to leave a legacy of blessing for future generations. I open my arms to you now and invite you to enter a sacred space where miracles happen, where the impossible becomes possible, where scarcity is transformed into limitless abundance. You are not alone on this journey. Thousands of people around the world are responding to this same call, are entering this same current of faith, are opening themselves to receive the blessings that I have kept for them since before the foundation of the world. Over the next 7 days, you will experience a profound transformation that will touch every aspect of your life. It's not just about money, although money will come in abundance. It's about reconnecting with your true identity, with your spiritual power, with the divine force that flows through you like an inexhaustible river. It's about breaking the chains that bind you, destroying the beliefs that limit you, and activating your infinite potential that has been dormant, waiting for this moment. I am the God of abundance, the God who multiplies, the God who opens doors that no man can close. I am the one who turns water into wine, who feeds multitudes with a few loaves of bread, who makes gold spring from the desert, who makes blessings rain down on those who seek me sincerely. And this same strength, this same power, is available to you at this very moment. You only need to believe. You only need to open yourself. You only need to say yes to the divine call. This is a sacred and decisive moment. This is a turning point in your life. From now on, you will never be the same. You will look back and remember this moment as the one in which everything changed. The one in which you finally answered the divine call. The one in which you chose to believe in miracles and in your own ability to thrive. So I invite you now to be part of this wave of faith that is transforming lives. Comment below and declare your faith. Share your desire for transformation, and let it be known that you are responding to the divine call. Are you ready? Do you believe? Then let's embark on this 7-day journey together that will transform your life forever. I come to you with a promise that will change everything. It's not a vague promise, not a distant hope, not something that might happen. It's a concrete, real, tangible promise that you will experience in the next 7 days. I am the Lord, and I do not lie. I am the God who fulfills His promises and who does far more abundantly than you can ask or imagine. You may be wondering how it's possible that in just 7 days your life can completely change. How is it possible for scarcity to turn into abundance, for debts to disappear, for doors to open, for miracles to happen? I'm going to tell you how. Because you are not alone on this journey. Because there is a divine force, an infinite intelligence, a supernatural power that is ready to act in your life at this very moment. Over the next 7 days, you will begin to see signs. Small signs at first, but signs that will grow, that will multiply, that will transform into visible and undeniable miracles. You may receive an unexpected call with a job opportunity. You may find a solution to a problem that seemed impossible. You may receive an unexpected sum of money. You may have a brilliant idea that will generate income. You may be promoted, recognized, blessed in ways you never imagined. But that's not all. Beyond the external signs, you will experience a profound inner transformation. You will feel different, lighter, more hopeful, more confident. The fear that paralyzed you will disappear. The anxiety that consumed you will dissipate. The doubt that surrounded you will be replaced by unwavering faith. You will wake up in the morning with hope in your heart, certain that something great is happening in your life. I promise that in the next 7 days, you will experience at least one concrete miracle. It could be financial, it could be an opportunity, it could be a solution you've been searching for months. But it will happen. Because I am the God of miracles, and I am committed to your transformation. I am investing my power, my authority, my grace in your life at this moment. And it's not just you who will be blessed. Your family will feel the difference. Your environment will change. The people around you will notice that something different has happened to you. They will want to know what the secret is, what the formula is, what miracle transformed you. And you will be able to share this message, this promise, this opportunity with them as well. Because that is the beauty of the divine miracle. It is not just for you. It is meant to be shared, multiplied, spread. The more people you bring into this chain of faith, the more people you invite to this 7-day journey, the stronger the collective power becomes, the faster the miracles happen, the more abundant the blessing becomes. So I invite you now to be an instrument of transformation. Share this message with someone you love, with someone who is suffering, with someone who needs to hear that miracles are possible. Are you ready to receive your miracle? Do you believe that in 7 days your life will change? Then let's begin this sacred journey right now that will transform you and everyone around you. Now comes the most important moment. You are not here alone. You are not just one person seeking a miracle. You are part of something much bigger, something that transcends the individual and becomes collective, powerful, unstoppable. You are being invited to join a current of faith that is transforming lives around the world at this very moment. Understand well what a chain of faith is. It's not just a group of people praying. It's a collective spiritual energy, an amplified divine force, a power that grows exponentially with each person who joins. When you connect with other people who are seeking the same miracle, who are declaring the same faith, who are believing in the same promise, something supernatural happens. The energy multiplies, the power intensifies, the miracles accelerate. Think of a lit candle. It illuminates a small space. But when you gather 10 candles, the light becomes much stronger. When you gather 100 candles, the brightness is impressive. When you gather thousands of candles, you create a beacon that can be seen from very far away. That is what happens when you enter this current of faith. You are not just a candle. You are part of a divine beacon that is shining for the whole world. I am the Lord, and I am gathering my people. I am calling those who believe, those who have faith, those who are willing to receive the miracles I have prepared. And each person who responds to this call, each person who joins this current, each person who says yes to the miracle, strengthens the collective power. You are not just receiving a personal blessing. You are contributing to the blessing of thousands of other people. Because here is the secret that few understand. When you enter this current of faith, you don't just receive, you also transmit. You become a channel through which blessing flows to other people. Your faith inspires the faith of others. Your miracle encourages the miracle of others. Your transformation catalyzes the transformation of others. You become part of a divine chain reaction that has no end. Thousands of people have already answered this call. They are here now, at this moment, spiritually connected, united in purpose, focused in faith. They are declaring miracles. They are breaking curses. They are opening doors. They are receiving abundance. And now you are being invited to join them. You are being invited to be part of this collective force that is changing lives, transforming destinies, manifesting miracles. When you join this current, you are not alone on your 7-day journey. You have the spiritual support of thousands of people who are on the same path. You have the collective strength of a community that believes, that prays, that declares, that manifests. You have divine power, amplified by the faith of many. This changes everything. This accelerates everything. This guarantees everything. So I invite you now to make a simple but powerful gesture. Like this message to show your belief, and subscribe to the channel to be part of this wave of faith that is transforming the world. Are you ready to step in? Are you ready to be part of something bigger than yourself? Then make this gesture now and feel the divine energy flowing through you. Now, I'm going to show you something you need to see. Something hidden in the shadows of your mind. Something you feel but can't name. Something that controls your life without you realizing it. I'm going to shed light on the roots of the scarcity that binds you. Because you cannot be free from what you do not recognize. You cannot break chains you do not see. You cannot destroy enemies you do not identify. The scarcity you experience didn't begin with you. It comes from a long time ago. It comes from past generations, from patterns instilled in your family, from beliefs passed down from father to son, from inherited curses. You may have grown up hearing that money is the root of all evil, that the rich are greedy, that you don't deserve abundance, that suffering is noble, that poverty is a virtue. These words were planted in you like poisonous seeds and have grown like trees that now block the light of your destiny. But that's not all. There are also the decisions you made, the choices you made based on fear, the risks you didn't take because you believed you would fail, the opportunities you let pass because you felt unworthy, the doors you didn't knock on because you were sure they would be slammed in your face. Each of these decisions was a brick you placed in the wall that now separates you from abundance. I see the wounds. I see that moment when you were humiliated for lack of money. I see that day when you couldn't pay a bill and felt ashamed. I see the nights you cried, thinking about how you were going to support your family. I see the look in the eyes of the people you love when you couldn't give them what they needed. These wounds created deep beliefs in you. Beliefs that you are not enough, that you don't deserve it, that money isn't for people like you. And there's more. There are the words that have been said about you. Maybe someone said you would never amount to anything. Maybe someone said you are lazy, incapable, destined to fail. Maybe someone said your family is cursed, that you will never prosper, that suffering is your destiny. These words are not just words. They are spiritual seeds that germinate and grow within you, creating a reality that you believe to be true. You also created your own blocks. You convinced yourself that it's not possible. You convinced yourself that people like you don't get rich. You convinced yourself that miracles happen to others, but not to you. You convinced yourself that you are condemned to scarcity. And the more you believe this, the more reality conforms to that belief. Because faith works both ways. You can have faith in miracles or faith in failure. You chose faith in failure without even realizing it. There are also the curses you have inherited. Curses of poverty, curses of failure, curses of illness, curses of separation. They come from past generations and continue to operate in your life, blocking your blessings, closing your doors, limiting your potential. You can feel it. You know there is something holding you back, something that is not normal, something that goes beyond the natural. But I'm here to tell you that all of this is going to change. All of this is going to be revealed, confronted, and destroyed. Because now you know. Now you see. Now you can do something about it. Now comes the moment of breaking. The moment when everything that has held you captive is destroyed. The moment when the chains fall. The moment when you are finally freed from the lies you have believed for so long. I am the Lord your God, and I come with absolute authority to break every belief that does not come from me, every curse that has been planted in you, every pattern that limits you. You believed you didn't deserve abundance. That's a lie. You were created in my image and likeness and deserve to live in fullness, in wealth, in prosperity. You deserve to have more than enough. You deserve to leave an inheritance for your children. You deserve to live without fear, without anxiety, without worrying about money. That is the truth. You believed you were incapable. That's a lie. You have within you infinite potential, limitless creativity, an ability to create wealth you can't even imagine. You are capable of doing extraordinary things. You are capable of generating income in ways you never thought possible. You are capable of building a financial empire. That's the truth. You believed that poverty was your destiny. That is a lie. Your destiny is abundance. Your destiny is prosperity. Your destiny is to live as a king, as a queen, as a prince, as a princess of God's kingdom. You were not created to suffer. You were not created to fight. You were created to reign, to prosper, to abound. That is the truth. You believed that people like you don't get rich. That's a lie. People like you are exactly the ones I choose to bless. Humble people, people who have suffered, people who know the value of money, people who know what it is to struggle. These are the people I lift up to abundance. You are exactly the kind of person who deserves to prosper. That's the truth. You believed that miracles don't happen to you. That's a lie. Miracles happen every day to people like you. People who believe, who have faith, who open themselves to receive. Miracles are God's specialty. Miracles are what I do best. And you are about to experience a miracle that will change your life forever. That's the truth. You believed you were condemned. That's a lie. You are blessed. You are chosen. You are anointed. You are marked for prosperity. You are destined for greatness. You are called to abundance. That is the truth. Now I break every curse that has been placed upon you. I break the curse of poverty. I break the curse of failure. I break the curse of incapacity. I break the curse of unworthiness. I break the curse of scarcity. I break every curse that comes from past generations. I break every curse that you yourself created. All of this is destroyed now in the name of the divine power that flows through me. Now I activate the truth within you. I activate the truth that you deserve it. I activate the truth that you are capable. I activate the truth that you are worthy. I activate the truth that you are blessed. I activate the truth that you are chosen. I activate the truth that you will prosper. This truth now flows through every cell of your body, through every thought of your mind, through every beat of your heart. You are no longer the same. You have been transformed. You have been set free. You have been blessed. The chains have fallen. The lies have been destroyed. The truth now reigns within you. Comment 7,777 to declare that you believe in this truth, that you reject the lies, and that you accept the divine blessing that is being activated in you now. Do you feel the difference? Do you feel the freedom? Do you feel the power? Then get ready, because now the spiritual doors are opening for you. Listen to the sound. Listen to the noise of the doors opening. Doors that have been locked for years. Doors you believed would never open. Doors you didn't even know existed. They are all opening now. I am the Lord, and I have the keys to all doors. I open, and no one closes. I close, and no one opens. And at this moment, I am opening the doors of abundance for you. You may not see it with your physical eyes, but spiritually, something extraordinary is happening. The gates of heaven are opening. The floodgates of blessing are being released. The flow of divine abundance is beginning to flow in your direction. Everything that was blocked is now unblocked. Everything that was closed is now open. Everything that was held back is now being released. When a spiritual door opens, things begin to happen in the physical world. Opportunities appear. The right people cross your path. Brilliant ideas arise in your mind. Doors open at work. Clients appear. Money flows. Relationships are restored. Health returns. Peace invades your heart. Everything changes when spiritual doors open. You might be wondering how this works. How is it possible for spiritual doors to open and physical reality to change? Because the spiritual world is the real world. The physical world is merely a reflection of the spiritual world. When you change the spiritual, the physical has no choice but to change as well. When you open the doors in the spirit, they automatically open in matter. I am opening the door of opportunity. You will begin to see opportunities you didn't see before. You will receive calls, messages, invitations. You will be introduced to the right people. You will be in the right place at the right time. Divine coincidences will begin to happen, but they are not coincidences. They are divine synchronizations. They are doors opening. I'm opening the door to creativity. Ideas will start flowing within you. Solutions to problems that seemed impossible will appear. You'll have insights that will change your financial life. You'll see business opportunities that no one else sees. You'll create ways to generate income that you never imagined. Your mind will be expanded, and you'll think of endless possibilities. I am opening the door to provision. Money will start arriving in unexpected ways. You might receive an inheritance. You might win an award. You might receive an unexpected bonus. You might sell something you weren't planning on selling. You might receive a tax refund. You might find money. The possibilities are endless, but the result is the same. Money will flow to you. I am opening the door to wisdom. You will begin to understand things you didn't understand before. You will make better financial decisions. You will avoid traps you used to fall into. You will recognize opportunities you previously missed. You will have the discernment to know who to trust and who not to trust. Your financial intelligence will increase exponentially. I am opening the door to confidence. You will begin to believe that it is possible. You will begin to believe that you deserve it. You will begin to believe that God is with you. You will begin to believe that miracles are real. You will begin to believe in yourself. This confidence will transform you. This confidence will empower you. This confidence will take you to places you never imagined. The doors are open. The path is clear. The flow is free. Everything you need is beginning to arrive. Everything you desire is beginning to manifest. Everything you've dreamed of is beginning to become a reality. Share this message with someone who needs to hear that spiritual doors are opening, that miracles are happening, that abundance is coming. The doors are open for you. Now you need to walk through them. Now I'm going to do something that will change you forever. I'm going to activate within you an identity that has been dormant, an identity you've always had but never recognized, an identity that will completely transform how you see yourself and how the world sees you. I'm going to activate your identity as a prosperous person. You are no longer the person who suffered from scarcity. You are no longer the person who was afraid of money. You are no longer the person who felt inadequate, incapable, unworthy. All of that is in the past. You died to that identity and were born into a new one. You are now a prosperous person. This is your new identity. This is your new reality. A prosperous person thinks differently. They don't think about lack. They think about abundance. They don't think about impossibility. They think about opportunity. They don't think about limits. They think about expansion. They don't think about scarcity. They think about multiplication. When an opportunity arises, they don't ask if they can do it. They ask how they will do it. When a challenge emerges, they don't see an obstacle. They see a springboard. When one door closes, they don't give up. They look for another door. A prosperous person acts differently. They take action. They don't wait for things to happen. They make things happen. They invest in themselves. They learn. They grow. They take a stand. They create value. They offer solutions. They solve problems. They generate income. They build wealth. They are not passive. They are active. They are not a victim. They are a creator. A prosperous person speaks differently. They don't talk about lack. They talk about abundance. They don't talk about impossibility. They talk about possibility. They don't talk about fear. They talk about faith. They don't talk about limitations. They talk about potential. Their words create reality. Their declarations manifest miracles. Their speech is powerful because they believe in what they say. They don't just say it, they decree it. They don't just speak, they create. A prosperous person relates to money differently. They are not afraid of money. They don't see money as an enemy. They see money as a tool, as energy, as possibility. They respect money. They take care of money. They make money work for them. They don't work for money. Money works for them. They understand that money is flowing energy, and they know how to attract that flow. A prosperous person sees themselves differently. When they look in the mirror, they don't see someone poor. They see someone rich. They don't see someone who has failed. They see someone who has succeeded. They don't see someone limited. They see someone limitless. They don't see someone unworthy. They see someone worthy of all that is good. Their self-image is one of victory, success, and abundance. A successful person behaves differently. They dress with confidence. They speak with authority. They walk with assurance. They position themselves as someone who deserves the best. They don't diminish themselves. They don't hide. They don't apologize for existing. They occupy space. They take their place. They make themselves heard. They are visible. They are noticed. A prosperous person attracts different people. Prosperous people are attracted to other prosperous people. Opportunities are attracted to prosperous people. Money is attracted to prosperous people. Success is attracted to prosperous people. When you change your identity, you change your vibration. When you change your vibration, you change what you attract. You are now vibrating at the frequency of prosperity, and everything that vibrates at that frequency is being attracted to you. You are now a thriving person. That is your identity. That is your reality. That is who you are. Can you feel the difference? Can you feel the power? Can you feel the transformation? You are no longer the same. You have been transformed. You have been uplifted. You have been activated. Like this video to confirm your new identity as a prosperous person, and subscribe to continue receiving the divine activations that will transform your life. You are now prosperous. Now you need to act like a prosperous person, think like a prosperous person, speak like a prosperous person, because you are prosperous. Now I'm going to give you something worth more than gold. I'm going to give you wisdom. Wisdom to make decisions that will change your financial life forever. Because money without wisdom disappears. Opportunity without wisdom is wasted. Abundance without wisdom becomes scarcity. But when you have wisdom, everything changes. When you have wisdom, you prosper. I am the Lord of wisdom, and I am placing supernatural discernment within you. A discernment that will allow you to see beyond the obvious. A discernment that will allow you to recognize opportunities that others do not see. A discernment that will allow you to avoid traps that others fall into. A discernment that will allow you to make decisions that generate wealth. The first piece of wisdom I'm going to give you is this. Not every glittering opportunity is gold. Many things seem good, seem promising, seem to be the solution you're looking for. But when you look with wisdom, you see the truth. You see if it's truly viable. You see if it's truly safe. You see if it's truly right for you. Wisdom protects you from hasty decisions that cost you dearly. The second piece of wisdom is this: the money you earn is sacred. It's not to be spent on just anything. It's not to be wasted on impulses. It's not to be invested in other people's dreams. The money you earn is to be multiplied, invested, cultivated. Every real that enters your hands is a seed, and you need to plant that seed in fertile soil so that it grows and multiplies. Wisdom teaches you where to plant. The third piece of wisdom is this: don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify. Have multiple sources of income. Have multiple investments. Have multiple opportunities. Because when you depend on a single source, you are vulnerable. But when you have multiple sources, you are secure. When one fails, others continue. When one grows, they all grow. Wisdom teaches you to build an empire, not just a business. The fourth piece of wisdom is this: learn before you invest. Don't put money into something you don't understand. Don't invest in opportunities you don't know about. Don't trust people you haven't verified. Study, research, learn, understand. Because knowledge is power. Knowledge is protection. Knowledge is wealth. Wisdom teaches you to be smart with your money. The fifth piece of wisdom is this: listen to your divine intuition. I speak to you through intuition. When something doesn't feel right, it isn't. When something feels right, it is. You have an inner sensor that has been calibrated by God. Trust it. When you are considering a financial decision, pause, breathe, listen to your inner self. Feel the answer. Your intuition never fails. Wisdom teaches you to trust God who speaks through you. The sixth piece of wisdom is this: generosity attracts abundance. When you share, you receive more. When you give, you receive multiplied. When you bless others, you are blessed. This is not charity, it is spiritual law. It is how the universe works. So be generous. Give tithes. Give offerings. Help those in need. Because the more you give, the more you receive. Wisdom teaches you that giving is receiving. The seventh piece of wisdom is this: patience generates wealth. Don't try to get rich overnight. Don't seek shortcuts that lead to precipices. Build slowly. Build solidly. Build with a foundation. Because wealth built with patience lasts. Wealth built in haste disappears. Wisdom teaches you that the long road is the safe road. You now have divine wisdom flowing through you. You can make decisions with confidence. You can invest with security. You can prosper with certainty. Because you are not alone. I am guiding every step, every decision, every move. Comment below what the first financial decision you will make with this divine wisdom you have just received is. Wisdom is within you. Now use it. Have you ever stopped to think that everything in the universe vibrates? Everything is energy. Everything is frequency. Everything is vibration. You are vibration. Your body is vibration. Your thoughts are vibration. Your emotions are vibration. And this vibration that you emit is exactly what attracts to you. You attract that which vibrates at the same frequency as you. This is the universal law of attraction. This is the law that governs reality. If you vibrate at the frequency of scarcity, you attract scarcity. If you vibrate at the frequency of fear, you attract fear. If you vibrate at the frequency of doubt, you attract doubt. But if you vibrate at the frequency of abundance, you attract abundance. If you vibrate at the frequency of confidence, you attract confidence. If you vibrate at the frequency of faith, you attract faith. Everything you experience is a reflection of the vibration you emit. Now I'm going to do something extraordinary. I'm going to raise your vibration. I'm going to increase your frequency. I'm going to amplify your spiritual energy. I'm going to put you in such a high, powerful, divine vibration that you will attract miracles like a magnet attracts iron. You will become a magnet for abundance. You will become a magnet for opportunity. You will become a magnet for blessing. When you vibrate at a high frequency, you think differently. Your thoughts become clearer, more positive, more powerful. You don't think about problems, you think about solutions. You don't think about failure, you think about success. You don't think about limits, you think about infinity. Your thoughts become creators of reality. Your thoughts become manifestors of miracles. When you vibrate at a high frequency, you feel different. You feel peace. You feel joy. You feel hope. You feel power. You feel confidence. You feel love. These elevated emotions are signs that you are vibrating at the right frequency. These emotions are fuel for manifestation. These emotions attract everything you desire. When you vibrate at a high frequency, you act differently. You take action with confidence. You speak with authority. You move with purpose. You create with intention. You don't hesitate. You don't doubt. You don't become paralyzed. You move forward. You conquer. You manifest. Your actions become powerful because they come from a high vibration. When you vibrate at a high frequency, you attract different people. Prosperous people are drawn to you. Successful people want to be around you. Blessed people desire your company. Because you are vibrating at the same frequency as them. You become magnetic. You become irresistible. You become a magnet for success. When your vibration is high, you recognize opportunities you didn't see before. Opportunities that were there all along, but you couldn't see them because your vibration was low. Now that your vibration is high, you see everything. You see open doors. You see available paths. You see infinite possibilities. You see the miracle that awaits you. When you vibrate at a high frequency, you become a channel for divine abundance. God's energy flows through you without hindrance. You become an instrument of manifestation. You become a creator of reality. You become a manifester of miracles. Everything you desire begins to materialize because you are vibrating at the frequency of divine creation. Your vibration is now elevated. Can you feel it? Can you feel the difference? Can you feel the power? You are vibrating at the frequency of abundance. You are vibrating at the frequency of success. You are vibrating at the frequency of miracles. You are vibrating at the frequency of God. Like this video to confirm that you are receiving this vibrational boost and to amplify this divine frequency in your life. Your vibration is high now. Now you will attract everything you desire. Now miracles will happen. You're starting to notice, aren't you? You're starting to see signs. Small signs at first, but signs that confirm something is changing. Something is moving. Something is happening. These signs are real. These signs are concrete. These signs are proof that the miracle is at work. I am the Lord, and I am fulfilling my promise. The signs are appearing. Perhaps you received an unexpected call. A call from someone offering you an opportunity. A call from someone who wants to work with you. A call you weren't expecting, but that arrived at the perfect time. This is not a coincidence. This is God opening doors. This is the miracle beginning. Perhaps you've had a brilliant idea, an idea that came out of nowhere, an idea you'd never thought of before, an idea that can generate income, an idea that can change your financial life. This is no coincidence. This is God placing creativity within you. This is the miracle beginning. Perhaps you've found a solution to a problem that seemed impossible. A problem you've been carrying for months, for years. Suddenly, the solution appeared. Suddenly, you saw the way. Suddenly, you knew what to do. This isn't luck. This is God opening your mind. This is the miracle beginning. Perhaps you received an unexpected sum of money, an unexpected bonus, a larger than usual tax refund, a gift from someone, a sale you made, money coming in a way you didn't plan. This is not a coincidence. This is God opening the flow of finances. This is the miracle beginning. Perhaps you've been promoted, recognized at work, offered a better position, offered a higher salary, offered a job you wanted. This isn't just merit. This is God opening professional doors. This is the miracle beginning. Perhaps you've met someone important, someone who can change your life, someone who can open doors, someone who can offer opportunities. An encounter that seemed casual, but was divine. This is not chance. This is God placing the right people in your path. This is the miracle beginning. Perhaps you've felt an inner shift, a peace you didn't have before, a confidence you didn't feel, a hope that had vanished, a certainty that everything will be all right. This inner change is the most important sign, because when you change inside, everything changes outside. That's the miracle beginning. These signs are confirmation. Confirmation that you are on the right path. Confirmation that your faith is working. Confirmation that miracles are real. Confirmation that God is with you. Confirmation that abundance is coming. These signs are the beginning. The best is yet to come. Don't ignore these signs. Don't minimize these signs. Don't doubt these signs. Acknowledge these signs. Celebrate these signs. Share these signs. Because when you acknowledge a sign, you open the door to more signs. When you celebrate a miracle, you open the door to more miracles. When you share a blessing, you open the door to more blessings. You are in the midst of a miracle. You are living the transformation. You are experiencing abundance. The signs are appearing. The doors are opening. The flow is beginning. You are changing. Your life is changing. Everything is changing. Share the signs you are already seeing, the miracles that are already happening, so that others may believe and join this current of faith as well. The signs are there. Can you see them? Then get ready, because the best is yet to come. Now, I'm going to teach you a secret that few know. The secret of how to receive divine financial flow and keep it flowing continuously. Because receiving a blessing is one thing, keeping the blessing flowing is another. Many people receive a miracle and then lose it. Many people earn money and then waste it. Many people receive abundance and then return to scarcity. I'm going to teach you how not to be one of those people. I'm going to teach you how to receive and maintain it. The first thing you need to understand is that receiving is an act of faith. When you receive, you are saying that you believe you deserve it. You are saying that you believe you are worthy. You are saying that you believe God wants to bless you. Many people block receiving because deep down they don't believe they deserve it. They refuse the blessing. They reject the opportunity. They say no when they should say yes. You need to learn to say yes. You need to learn to receive with gratitude. The second thing is that you need to be open. Open to receiving in unexpected ways. Open to receiving from unexpected people. Open to receiving at unexpected times. The divine flow doesn't always come in the way you expect. Sometimes it comes from a new client. Sometimes it comes from an unexpected business deal. Sometimes it comes from an inheritance. Sometimes it comes from a gift. Sometimes it comes from an opportunity that appears out of nowhere. You need to be open to receiving in whatever form it comes. The third thing is that you need to be grateful. Gratitude is the key that keeps the flow open. When you are grateful for what you receive, you send a signal to the universe that you want to receive more. When you are grateful, you vibrate at the frequency of abundance. When you are grateful, you attract more things to be grateful for. But when you are not grateful, when you complain, when you whine, you close the flow. You send a signal that you don't want more. Be grateful for everything you receive, however small it may be. The fourth thing is that you need to share. When you share, you show that you trust there is more to come. When you share, you break the scarcity mindset. When you share, you activate the law of multiplication. The more you give, the more you receive. This is not charity, it is spiritual law. So give tithes, give offerings, help those in need, because when you give, you receive multiplied. The fifth thing is that you need to invest in yourself. Invest in your knowledge. Invest in your growth. Invest in your skills. Because the more you invest in yourself, the more you grow. The more you grow, the more you earn. The more you earn, the more you can receive. Divine financial flow goes to people who are in continuous growth. The sixth thing is that you need to protect your flow. Protect your money from unnecessary spending. Protect your time from activities that don't generate income. Protect your energy from people who drain you. Protect your mind from scarcity thoughts. Because flow is delicate. Flow can be blocked by negligence. Flow can be interrupted by inattention. You need to be vigilant. You need to be intentional. The seventh thing is that you need to act. It's not enough to just passively receive. You need to take action. You need to create. You need to offer value. You need to solve problems. You need to generate solutions. Because divine financial flow goes to people who are creating value. The flow goes to people who are contributing. The flow goes to people who are in action. When you do these 7 things, the flow opens up. The flow becomes strong. The flow becomes continuous. Money flows to you from multiple sources. Opportunities constantly appear. Abundance becomes your normal reality. You no longer need to struggle. You no longer need to suffer. You receive easily. You prosper naturally. Subscribe to the channel now to receive the next revelations on how to multiply this divine financial flow that is beginning to arrive in your life. The flow is open. Now you know how to receive. Now you know how to keep. Now you will prosper. You received it. You saw the signs. You felt the flow beginning. Now comes the part that will change everything. Now comes the multiplication. Now comes the moment when everything you received will multiply exponentially. It won't be double. It won't be triple. It will be much more. It will be a multiplication you can't even imagine. Because when God multiplies, He doesn't do small calculations. He performs miracles. But before the multiplication happens, you need to prepare yourself. You need to prepare yourself mentally. You need to prepare yourself spiritually. You need to prepare yourself emotionally. Because many people receive a blessing and can't handle it. Many people gain money and don't know what to do with it. Many people receive abundance and get lost along the way. I will prepare you so that you are not one of those people. I will prepare you so that you can receive the multiplication without losing your balance. The first preparation is mental. You need to expand your mind. You need to stop thinking small. You need to stop thinking about survival. You need to stop thinking about paying bills. You need to start thinking about abundance. You need to start thinking about wealth. You need to start thinking about legacy. Because your mind creates your reality. If you think small, you create small. If you think big, you create big. So expand your mind. Imagine yourself rich. Imagine yourself prosperous. Imagine yourself living in abundance. Because that imagination will become reality. The second preparation is spiritual. You need to strengthen your connection with God. You need to deepen your faith. You need to increase your prayer. You need to increase your meditation. You need to increase your time with the flow divine. Because divine multiplication comes from a deep connection with the source. The more connected you are, the more you receive. The more you align yourself with God, the more God works through you. So dedicate time to strengthening your spirituality, because the multiplication that is coming is a divine multiplication. The third preparation is emotional. You need to deal with any fear that still exists within you. Fear of success, fear of change, fear of responsibility, fear of losing what you will gain. These fears can block multiplication. These fears can cause you to sabotage yourself. So face these fears, acknowledge them, free yourself from them. Because when you are free from fear, you are free to receive. When you are free from fear, you are free to thrive. The fourth preparation is practical. You need to learn how to manage money. You need to learn how to invest. You need to learn how to create multiple income streams. You need to learn how to build wealth. Because divine multiplication comes to people who know what to do with it. Multiplication comes to people who have knowledge. Multiplication comes to people who are prepared. So study, learn, grow. Because knowledge is power, and you will need power to handle the multiplication that is coming. The fifth preparation is vision. You need to have a clear vision of your multiplied future. You need to see yourself living in abundance. You need to see yourself prosperous. You need to see yourself leaving a legacy. You need to see yourself blessing others. Because when you have a clear vision, you create a target. When you have a target, you move towards it. When you move towards it, you manifest it. So create a vision. Be specific. Be detailed. Be realistic. Because that vision will become your reality. The sixth preparation is generosity. You need to be ready to share the multiplication. You need to be ready to bless others. You need to be ready to leave a legacy. Because the multiplication that comes is so that you can bless. The multiplication that comes is so that you can impact. The multiplication that comes is so that you can transform lives. So prepare your heart to be generous. Prepare your mind to share. Because when you share the blessing multiplies even more. Now I'm going to show you what's coming. I see you living in the house you've always dreamed of. I see you driving the car you've always wanted. I see you traveling to the places you've always wanted to see. I see you having financial security. I see you having freedom. I see you having peace. I see you having everything you deserve. I see you prosperous. I see you blessed. I see you living in abundance. But this is not just a vision. This is a promise. This is a declaration. This is a reality being created now. Because you prepared yourself. Because you believed. Because you received. Because you are ready. Multiplication is coming. Abundance is arriving. The miracle is manifesting. Do you feel the preparation? Do you feel the transformation? Do you feel the power? Then get ready, because what's coming will change your life forever. What's coming will be bigger than you imagine. What's coming will be the miracle you've always waited for. Comment below what your biggest multiplication dream is, what you want to manifest when abundance arrives in your life. Multiplication is coming. Are you ready? Then get ready, because everything is changing now. Now comes the most powerful moment. The moment when everything that bound you is destroyed. The moment when the chains fall. The moment when the curses are broken. The moment when you are finally free. I am the Lord your God, and I come with absolute power to destroy every curse that has been planted in you, every curse that you have inherited, every curse that you have created. No curse can withstand my power. No chain can withstand my strength. No bondage can stand before me. I see the curses that are upon you. I see the curse of poverty that comes from past generations. I see the curse of failure that was planted in your family. I see the curse of inadequacy that was spoken upon you. I see the curse of unworthiness that you believed. I see the curse of scarcity that controlled your life. I see them all, and now I will destroy each one. I destroy the curse of poverty, that curse that said you would never have enough, that curse that said you were condemned to struggle, That curse that said suffering was your destiny. I break that curse now. I destroy it completely. It no longer has power over you. You are free from poverty. You are free from scarcity. You are free from struggle. I destroy the curse of failure. That curse that said you would never achieve anything. That curse that said everything you tried would go wrong. That curse that said you were a loser. I break that curse now. I destroy it completely. It no longer has power over you. You are free from failure. You are free from defeat. You are free from defeat. I destroy the curse of inability. That curse that said you weren't capable. That curse that said you had no talent. That curse that said you lacked intelligence. I break that curse now. I destroy it completely. It no longer has power over you. You are free from inability. You are free from limitation. You are free from weakness. I destroy the curse of unworthiness. That curse that said you didn't deserve it. That curse that said you were unworthy. That curse that said you weren't good enough. I break that curse now. I destroy it completely. It no longer has power over you. You are free from unworthiness. You are free from shame. You are free from guilt. I destroy the curse of rejection. That curse that said you would be rejected. That curse that said nobody wanted you. That curse that said you were alone. I break that curse now. I destroy it completely. It no longer has power over you. You are free from rejection. You are free from loneliness. You are free from abandonment. Destroy the curse of illness. This curse that attacked your body. This curse that stole your health. This curse that limited your energy. I break this curse now. I destroy it completely. It no longer has power over you. You are free from illness. You are free from weakness. You are free from suffering. I destroy the curse of premature death. That curse that said you would die young. That curse that said you wouldn't have a long life. That curse that said your time was short. I break that curse now. I destroy it completely. It no longer has power over you. You are free from premature death. You are free from the fear of death. You are free to live a long and prosperous life. I destroy the curse of separation. That curse that separated you from the people you loved. That curse that destroyed relationships. That curse that created conflict and discord. I break that curse now. I destroy it completely. It no longer has power over you. You are free from separation. You are free from conflict. You are free to have healthy and loving relationships. I destroy the curse of addiction. That curse that bound you to destructive habits. That curse that controlled you. That curse that prevented you from moving forward. I break that curse now. I destroy it completely. It no longer has power over you. You are free from addiction. You are free from slavery. You are free to live a clean and healthy life. I destroy the curse of fear. That curse that paralyzed you. That curse that prevented you from acting. That curse that kept you imprisoned. I break that curse now. I destroy it completely. It no longer has power over you. You are free from fear. You are free from paralysis. You are free to act with courage. I destroy the curse of doubt. That curse that made you question yourself. That curse that made you doubt God. That curse that made you doubt miracles. I break that curse now. I destroy it completely. It no longer has power over you. You are free from doubt. You are free from uncertainty. You are free to believe with certainty. Now I go further. I don't just break the curses, I reverse them. Everything that was a curse becomes a blessing. Everything that was negative becomes positive. Everything that was death becomes life. The curse of poverty becomes a blessing of abundance. The curse of failure becomes a blessing of success. The curse of incapacity becomes a blessing of ability. The curse of unworthiness becomes a blessing of dignity. The curse of rejection becomes a blessing of acceptance. The curse of sickness becomes a blessing of health. The curse of death becomes a blessing of life. The curse of separation becomes a blessing of union. The curse of addiction becomes a blessing of freedom. The curse of fear becomes a blessing of courage. The curse of doubt becomes a blessing of faith. You are no longer cursed. You are blessed. You are no longer imprisoned. You are free. You are no longer limited. You are limitless. You are no longer weak. You are strong. You are no longer unworthy. You are worthy. You are no longer rejected. You are accepted. You are no longer sick. You are healthy. You are no longer dead. You are alive. You are no longer separated. You are united. You are no longer addicted. You are free. You are no longer afraid. You are courageous. You are no longer doubtful. You are full of faith. The curses have been broken. The chains have fallen. The shackles have been shattered. You are free. Completely free. Totally free. Eternally free. Can you feel it? Can you feel the freedom? Can you feel the weight lifting from you? Can you feel the chains falling? You are free. You are finally free. Comment "free" to declare that you are rejecting all financial curses and accepting the divine freedom that is being activated within you now. The curses have been broken. Now you are ready for the next level. Now you are ready to break the cycles. Now you are ready for complete restoration. Do you know what a cycle is? It's something that repeats itself. It's something that always comes back. It's something that seems endless. You live in a cycle of poverty. Your father lived in a cycle of poverty. Your grandfather lived in a cycle of poverty. Your grandmother lived in a cycle of poverty. Generations and generations trapped in the same cycle. Generations and generations repeating the same patterns. Generations and generations suffering the same scarcity. But now this cycle will be broken. Now you will be the one who breaks the chain. Now you will be the generation that changes everything. I see the cycle. I see your grandfather working hard but never getting rich. I see your father inheriting the same struggle. I see you repeating the same pattern. I see your children about to inherit the same scarcity. But it won't be like that. It won't be like that because I'm here to break that cycle. I'm here to break that chain. I'm here to transform your legacy. The cycle of poverty works like this. You grow up seeing your parents struggle. You absorb the belief that life is a struggle. You absorb the belief that money is scarce. You absorb the belief that you don't deserve more. You grow up with these beliefs and manifest them in your life. You struggle as your parents struggled. You suffer as your parents suffered. You pass these beliefs on to your children, and the cycle continues. Generation after generation, the same pattern repeats itself. But now I'm going to break this cycle. Now I'm going to break this chain. Now I'm going to transform your legacy. Because you are not your father. You are not your grandfather. You are you. And you have the power to choose a different path. You have the power to create a new pattern. You have the power to leave a different legacy. I break the cycle of struggle. You will no longer struggle like your parents struggled. You will no longer suffer like your parents suffered. You will prosper. You will win. You will live in abundance. And your children will grow up seeing a prosperous father or mother. Your children will absorb the belief that life is abundance. Your children will absorb the belief that money flows. Your children will absorb the belief that they deserve the best, and they will manifest it in their lives. I break the cycle of scarcity. The scarcity that controlled your family will end with you. You will be the first to break this pattern. You will be the first to prosper. You will be the first to win. You will be the first to live in abundance. And when your children see you prosperous, they will believe that they too can be prosperous. When your children see you winning, they will believe that they too can win. When your children see you abundant, they will believe that they too can be abundant. I break the cycle of unworthiness. The belief that you didn't deserve it will end with you. You will be the first to recognize yourself as worthy. You will be the first to value yourself. You will be the first to respect yourself. And when your children see you valuing yourself, they will learn to value themselves. When your children see you respecting yourself, they will learn to respect themselves. When your children see you recognizing yourself as worthy, they will learn to recognize themselves as worthy. I break the cycle of fear. The fear that paralyzed your family will end with you. You will be the first to act with courage. You will be the first to take risks. You will be the first to believe it's possible. And when your children see you acting with courage, they will learn to act with courage. When your children see you taking risks, they will learn to take risks. When your children see you believing it's possible, they will learn to believe it's possible. I break the cycle of doubt. The doubt that paralyzed your family will end with you. You will be the first to believe with certainty. You will be the first to trust in God. You will be the first to believe in miracles. And when your children see you believing with certainty, they will learn to believe with certainty. When your children see you trusting in God, they will learn to trust in God. When your children see you believing in miracles, they will learn to believe in miracles. Now I will create a new lineage, a lineage of prosperity, a lineage of success, a lineage of abundance, a lineage of faith, a lineage of courage, a lineage of dignity, a lineage of power. This lineage begins with you. You are the first. You are the founder. You are the one who changes everything. Your children will grow up in abundance. Your children will grow up seeing a prosperous father or mother. Your children will grow up with beliefs of wealth. Your children will grow up with confidence. Your children will grow up with faith. Your children will grow up knowing they deserve the best. And when your children grow up, they will pass those beliefs on to their children. And their grandchildren will grow up in abundance. And their great-grandchildren will grow up in abundance. And the lineage of prosperity will continue for generations. You're not just changing your life, you're changing your family's destiny. You're creating a new legacy. You're transforming generations. You're breaking chains that have imprisoned your family for centuries. You're opening doors that were closed. You're creating possibilities that didn't exist. Your ancestors are watching. Your ancestors who suffered, who struggled, who failed to prosper, are watching you break the cycle. They are watching you win. They are watching you prosper. And they are celebrating. Because through you, they are finally being redeemed. Through you, their suffering is having meaning. Through you, their struggle is bearing fruit. The cycle has been broken. The chain has been severed. The pattern has been transformed. You are no longer a prisoner of the past. You are free. Your children are free. Your future generations are free. You are the one who changes everything. You are the one who breaks the cycle. You are the founder of a new lineage. Watch this video to honor those who came before you and to declare that you are breaking the cycle of poverty that imprisoned your family. The cycle has been broken. Now you are ready to restore your dignity. Now you are ready to live as you deserved to live from the beginning. You were diminished. You were humiliated. You were devalued. You were treated as if you deserved nothing. You believed it. You internalized it. You carried that shame. But now I will restore what was stolen. I will give back what was taken. I will restore your dignity. You are a child of God. You were created in the image and likeness of God. You have infinite value. You have divine merit. You are worthy of respect. You are worthy of honor. You are worthy of all that is good. This is the truth about you. I restore your dignity now. I will return the honor that was stolen. You are no less than anyone. You are not inferior. You are not unworthy. You are equal. You are valuable. You are honored. You are respected. You can walk with your head held high. You can look people in the eye. You can speak with authority. You can take up space. You don't need to diminish yourself. You don't need to hide. You don't need to apologize for existing. You deserve to be here. You deserve to be seen. You deserve to be heard. Your dignity has been restored. Your honor has been returned. Your worth has been recognized. You now know who you are. You now know your worth. You now know your merit. You are worthy. You are honored. You are respected. When you walk like someone who knows their worth. When you speak You speak like someone who knows their authority. When you act like someone who knows their worthiness. Your restored dignity changes everything. It changes how you see yourself. It changes how others see you. It changes your reality. You are no longer that diminished person. You are a restored person. You are an honored person. You are a worthy person. You are a valuable person. You are a respected person. This is your new identity. This is your new reality. Feel the restoration. Feel the honor. Feel the worth. Feel the dignity. You have been transformed. You have been elevated. You have been restored. You are now who you were always meant to be. Comment "worthy" to declare that you are accepting your restored dignity and rejecting all past humiliation. Your dignity has been restored. Now you are ready to activate the field of prosperity. Now you are ready to live as you deserve.